crime in France is combated by a range of French law enforcement agencies. Crime by type. Murder. In 2012, France had a murder rate of 1.0 per 100,000 population. There were a total of 665 murders in France in 2012. Rape. In 1971, the rape rate stood at 2.0 per 100,000 people. In 1995, it was 12.5. In 2009, it stood at 16.2. According to a 2012 report, about 75,000 rapes take place each year. According to a 2014 report, about 5,000 to 7,000 of the rapes are gang rapes. Organized crime. The milieu is a category of organized criminals operating in France. These groups are quite often not ethnically French. Criminal groups associated with the milieu work in every major city in France, but are mostly concentrated in Marseille, Grenoble, Paris, and Lyon. Corruption. In 2011, Transparency International concluded in its annual report for 2011 that France does not do enough to stop corruption. A TNS-SOS poll in October 2011 indicated that 72% of the French public had the perception that politicians are corrupt. By location. Priority security zones. In August 2012, the French government announced the creation of 15 priority security zones in an effort to target crime hotspots. Extra police, riot police, detectives and members of the intelligence services are to be mobilized. Social services, educational bodies and charities also put extra resources into the selected areas. The Neuhof area of Strasbourg was selected because of a need to tackle violent crime, and the historic rural town of Chambly to the north of Paris is being focused on because of rising burglary rates and car theft. The northern quarter of Amiens in the Somme region and areas of Saint-Denis to the north of Paris, which witnessed fierce rioting in 2005, are priority zones because of widespread drug dealing and a rampant black market. Paris. Violent crime is relatively uncommon in the city centre. Pickpockets are the most significant problem and are commonly children under the age of 16 because they are difficult to prosecute. Pickpockets are very active on the rail link from Charles de Gaulle Airport to the city centre. The Paris Police Prefecture publishes a pamphlet entitled Paris in Complete Safety that provides practical advice and useful telephone numbers for visitors in an emergency. Dialing 17 will connect the caller to the police. You can also dial the Europe-wide emergency response number 112 to reach an operator for all kinds of emergency services. Non-French speakers may experience a delay while an English speaker is located. In 2010, French Interior Minister Brice Hortefeux said that 85% of gang members in France were around Paris. In 2014, thousands of demonstrators protested the Israeli-Gaza conflict for over a week. During several instances, rioters shouted anti-Semitic chants and attacked Jews while ransacking Jewish synagogues and Jewish-owned businesses. Large demonstrations in Paris are generally managed by a strong police presence, but such events have the potential to become dangerous and should be avoided. In addition, the congestion caused by large demonstrations can cause serious inconveniences for a visitor on a tight schedule. Likewise, some sporting events, such as soccer matches, have occasionally degenerated into violence that continued into the streets.